Have you been seeing headlines that say no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and seniors don't pay taxes anymore? If that's what you have heard, you are not alone. But here's the problem: a lot of people are walking away thinking these types of income are now completely tax free. That's not exactly what happened. So in today's video, I'm going to explain what these new tax provisions actually mean, who qualifies, who doesn't, and how you can make sure you are taking advantage of them if you are eligible. And trust me, there are several important details that social media isn't talking about. So let's get started. Hi everyone, I am Nana Adjoa Iyahen. I am a CPA, a certified tax coach, and the president and CEO of NAS Accounting and Tax Hub LLC. Every week, I help individuals and business owners legally reduce taxes, stay compliant with IRS rules, and build long-term wealth. If that's something you are interested in, don't forget to subscribe because we post new tax saving strategies every week. So now let's talk about these new tax breaks. Where did these tax changes come from? These provisions were actually included in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, signed into law in 2026. The law created new deductions for certain taxpayers. Notice I said deductions, not exclusion, also not tax exemptions, right? That distinction actually matters. In most cases, you may still receive the income. It may still appear on your tax return, but if you qualify, you may be allowed to claim a deduction that reduces your taxable income. So think of it this way. Imagine you earned $80,000. If you are allowed a $5,000 deduction, you are not taxed as though you earned $80,000. Instead, you are taxed as if you earned $75,000. That's very different from saying the income never gets taxed at all. So now let's look at the myths that say no tax on tips. Let's start with tips. This is probably the most talked about provision. If you work in industries like restaurants, hospitality, hotels, barbershops, nail salons, delivery services, and casinos, you may qualify. However, not every tip qualifies. Generally, the deduction applies to qualified tips that are properly reported under the tax rules. So for employees, tips are already taxable wages under the Internal Revenue Code section 61, which defines gross income very broadly, and employers report them on Form W-2. Employees are also required to report tips to their employer under the Internal Revenue Code section 6053 when the reporting threshold is met. So if your tips aren't properly reported, you generally won't qualify for the deduction. Also remember, the deduction doesn't necessarily eliminate Social Security tax or Medicare tax or state income tax. In fact, many states don't automatically follow new federal tax laws. So depending on where you live, you may still owe state income tax. So that's why you shouldn't assume your entire paycheck is suddenly tax-free. Now let's talk about overtime. Again, this doesn't mean every extra hour you work becomes tax-free. The deduction generally applies to qualified overtime compensation. And that usually refers to the premium portion of overtime that is required under the Fair Labor Standards Act, which is FLSA. Let's say you normally earn $20 per hour. Overtime is typically paid at time and a half. So you receive $30 per hour. The extra $10 overtime premium is what these rules are generally focused on. Not every additional payment from your employer automatically qualifies. So things such as bonuses, holiday pay, shift differentials, and commissions, those aren't necessarily considered qualified overtime. Also remember, you still need to receive overtime that is properly reported by your employer. So if you are wondering whether your overtime qualifies, your payroll records and your W-2 reporting becomes very important. Now let's look at Social Security. This one creates the most confusion. Many people believe Social Security benefits are now completely tax-free. That isn't exactly true. The law did not repeal the existing taxation rules for Social Security benefits. In fact, those rules are still found in the Internal Revenue Code section 86. Under Section 86, depending on your income, up to 85% of your Social Security benefit may still be taxable. So instead, many eligible seniors may qualify for an additional deduction that helps or eliminates the federal income tax they would otherwise owe. So the benefit isn't that Social Security suddenly became tax-free. The benefit is that an additional deduction may reduce taxable income for eligible taxpayers. Now remember, income limits and other eligibility requirements still applies. That's why two retirees can receive the exact same Social Security benefit but end up with different tax results. So who does qualify? This is the part many videos leave out. You may not qualify if, number one, your income exceeds the applicable limits. Number two, your tips aren't properly reported. Number three, your overtime doesn't meet the legal definition of qualified overtime. Number four, you are claiming income that isn't eligible under the new law. Number five, you're expecting your state to automatically follow the federal rules. These deductions also won't erase other taxes that may still apply, including payroll taxes where applicable. So don't assume that every dollar is completely tax free. So here's what I tell my clients. A tax deduction is only valuable if you qualify for it. That's why proper record keeping matters. Keep your pay stubs. Review your W-2s. Track your income accurately. And if you are self-employed or you own a business, make sure that you are classifying payments. So good tax planning isn't about chasing headlines, guys. It's actually about understanding how the rules apply to your specific situation. That's where working with a qualified tax professional can save you both money and costly mistakes in the future. So, guys, here's the bottom line. The headline saying no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security are just only part of the story. The law created valuable tax deductions for many taxpayers, but there are eligibility requirements and there are reporting requirements. And there are situations where these benefits may not apply. So understanding those details could make a significant difference when it's time to file your tax return. All right, that brings me to the end of the video. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for weekly tax saving strategies explained in plain English. I would love to hear from you. Which of these new tax provisions actually affect you the most? Is it tips? Is it overtime? Or Social Security? Please leave a comment below. And if you would like help understanding how these tax rules apply to your personal tax situation or your business, visit us at www.nasathub.com or schedule a consultation with our team. And as always, plan smart, pay less, and build wealth. See you in the next video.